Say you have 100 individuals that you want to reach out to as part of your business development sequence. Normally what you do is you'd grab those 100 individuals, you'd write up your subject line, you'd write up your message, and you would send out 100 of the exact same emails going out. In the eyes of Google, this is going to look pretty spammy. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up in an ABCD method.
Initiating becoming a hiring machine sequence in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, it's Sam Keenly, and welcome to Becoming a Hiring Machine. This is the show dedicated to fixing recruitment by going beyond saying what needs to change and instead teaches you how to make that change. Today we've got a great Tactical Tuesday episode ahead of us, but before we get into that, I just want to tell you a little bit about the show. Essentially, we have shows within the show here. Some days we have interviews with industry thought leaders and others who are shaking up the space, while other days we cover things like trending topics. Stop by every Tuesday like today for a Tactical Tuesday episode where we go deep on how to do something that's going to help you drive better results in your day-to-day. Some days we open up for Q&A, and occasionally you get a mic drop episode from Matt where he shares something he's been thinking about within the recruitment space and wants you to know. As a reminder, if you like the content that we share here on the show, make sure that you subscribe for more. All right, today's Tactical Tuesday. It is getting harder than ever to catch and capture attention via email. We all know this, and then, add in things like increased spam filters by email providers on top of that, and BizDev has gone from something, hey, you can spend a few hours on this per day, to getting results are now outright difficult. So today I'm going to share a tip that I honestly think might be one of the simplest, yet most underrated, yet most valuable ones that we have ever shared. So what is it? Call it the ABCD approach. And what it does is it's going to allow you to experiment and iterate fast with your messaging. So if you're ready to learn what works best for you and how it's going to help you avoid being flagged as a high volume sender, let's dive into it. All right, going to keep it simple, easy with this one. Going to lay the land here. Say you have, 100 individuals that you want to reach out to as part of your business development sequence. Normally what you do is you'd grab those 100 individuals, you'd write up your subject line, you'd write up your message, and you would send out 100 of the exact same emails going out. In the eyes of Google, this is going to look pretty spammy, right? So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to set it up in an ABCD method. And what we're going to then take is break that into 4 subjects, hence ABCD. And we're also going to have 3 different messages within each of those. And so now you're going to have 12 variations of that message going out. And when you divide that 100 divided by 12, you're going to have 8 of each total being sent. So this looks much more reasonable within Google's eyes. So how we're going to do this is, here's a couple frameworks that I like to use. On the subject side, let's pick 4. So you could do a short subject line, something 3 words or less. You could do a long subject line, something that, is a little bit more descriptive, probably less than 10, 12 words is the max there. You could do something that is curiosity piquing, or you could do something that is very direct. So those are 4 buckets, but again, this is not an exhaustive list. You could really do anything that you want here, but pick 4 different subject lines as part of that. And then within the messages, you're going to want 3 different variations. And so here, again, you're going to want to go for variation, not slight differences, but the 3 that I would recommend here probably be, most people are familiar with your MPC approach. So that's like, keep doing your MPC approach within the message copy. The next one is one that I absolutely love. It came from a recommendation on this month's BizDev series from Jen Allen in episode 119, the elephant in the room approach. And so this would be something where, for example, you'd call out like, hey, I'm sure that you're reluctant to outsource this. You've been burned by external recruiters before, or some other context that you want to call out for them, where you usually know this is why people don't go with you. But here's a company that felt that way for years as well, and they finally gave us a shot. Are you curious to hear how it went? I absolutely loved how Jen teed that up and laid it out, because again, it calls out their biggest reason for concern or why they might not go with you. Might be surprised by what they reply back to you with there. So that's the second one. And then the third one, you could go and creep on their website, go creep on LinkedIn job boards and just say, hey, I saw you posted a job for this specific role on this job board on LinkedIn, and use that type of message approach there. So 3 different message variations. Again, it's not an exhaustive list, but something that you can start to use to get ideas spinning for you. So all in all, no longer are you hitting those spam filters. But my favorite part is that you're testing your message. So after this goes out, you're going to have had 12 variables that you can further refine and continue to iterate off of. So your outreach is only going to continue to improve over time. You're going to learn what are the best top 2 subject lines that worked well for you there. Okay, take those, iterate off of them. Now you run another 4 after that. Take your best message performer. What was it? Was it related to the industry why you think this one worked best? Was it related to the role that you were trying to get them to hire you for? Was it related to the persona of the hiring manager? But you have so many different data points that you can learn from with this, and this is all going to help you continue to improve your BizDev messaging over time. So you're always getting better. And that's why I absolutely love this play. As I said, it's so simple. It's so easy. If you've got an email outreach tool like Loxo or any other, you can do this with it. You can set it up in there. So strongly recommend that you give that a shot with your BizDev approach. So hope this was a good one for you. Hope you all enjoyed it. Really looking forward to hearing if any of you implement this and give it a shot. Let me know. Would love to hear from you there. So as we wrap, Becoming a Hiring Machine is a production of Loxo. If you love this episode but you're not sure where to go next, we've got a link to a similar one, and you can find that in the show notes of your favorite podcast streaming platform, as well as on our website. Full video episodes are available on YouTube, and if you ever have questions, send them to us, podcast@loxo.co, or you can find us on LinkedIn. And lastly, if you enjoyed this episode, hey, make sure you leave us a quick rating in your podcast streaming platform. It only takes 3 seconds, but it's going to help other recruiters like you to find us. All right, everyone, that's the show. That was today's Tactical Tuesday as part of our August BizDev series. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time. Bye, y'all.